starts now.
Tonight only on News 5. For months, we've been telling you about how families in Northeast Ohio are figuring out their next steps after two major immigration raids. ICE raiding businesses across the country, arresting people suspected of being in this country illegally.
After more than 100 people were taken into custody during a raid at a Sandusky garden center, one local nonprofit got to work getting them back home with their kids while they wait to learn their fate. News 5's Amanda Van Allen joining us live in the studio now. Amanda, this group is now paying people's bonds?
Danita and Rob, they are, and they tell me they were really only able to help about 1/3 of the people that were arrested in Sandusky because some of them were immediately deported and others went back home voluntarily. But for the people they did help, the money all came from donations. Just as summer began, so did the immigration raids in Northeast Ohio. The first one happened on June 5th at Corso's, a garden and flower center in Sandusky. 114 people were arrested just as they began their workday. Then, 2 weeks later, ICE raided another company, this time at Fresh Mark, at all three of their locations, including the one in Canton. More than 140 workers were arrested there, many of them accused of using false identification to get their jobs.
We want to support our families and we want to protect and defend them so that they don't get split apart, which you see is happening all over the place.
Veronica Dahlberg and the folks at Ola, Ohio, stepped in to pay some of the bonds for the people arrested in Sandusky.
So far, we've helped 21 of the farm workers. So we post the bonds for them at the Cleveland ICE deportation office.
They raised $55,000 to put towards bonding the workers out, and so far they used over $36,000. Dahlberg says the family reunions have been bittersweet.
When you see those reunions and you can deliver mom to the children or dad back to the household, and the people are just so happy. I mean, there's a lot of tears, a lot of hugs, and a lot of sadness. Even though mom or dad is home, it's just the beginning of a long process to try to stay here with their families.
Dahlberg says although controversial, she is proud of the work she's doing.
People say you're helping illegals, you're helping people who are breaking the law. I say no, we're helping the children. We're helping U.S. citizen children keep their parents here.
Now, Dahlberg says there are still over 100 folks that were arrested in the raids that are still behind bars. She says next week, many of the immigrants detained from the Fresh Mark location will have their bail hearings. Danita and Rob.
Amanda, thank you.